Well, hello, dear prayer partners and friends. I'm Pastor Wolfgang, coming to you from Christ the King Lutheran Church here in Cary, North Carolina. And as always, it's such a joy to connect with you through our Prayer Partners program. I can't tell you how important it is for me in my ministry and my work here to know that you pray for me on a regular basis. And please know that I always include you in my prayers as well. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about welcome and hospitality in the life of the church. And I wanted to show you the newest addition to our Christ the King campus, and that is our brand new coffee bar. Well, it's actually not that brand new. We had this idea 2 years ago, and we wanted to convert what before was a maintenance closet. Believe it or not, there was a door right here and a wall over there, and this space was full of tools and old metal parts and stuff I didn't even recognize and have no idea why we even had it. But that was there, and we took all that out and took the walls down and the door down and made this space part of our atrium, our welcoming space, our space where people gather for fellowship after worship, because, you know, in the life of the church, welcoming and hospitality is just so important. So that was 2 years ago, and we started on this project, and guess what? The project got finished in March of 2020. Well, what else happened in March of 2020? Right? The coronavirus pandemic started. And so the coffee bar was really never used, even though it was ready. It's been sitting here for more than a year. But now, as we are gradually reopening and more people are coming back for in-person worship, for some of our programs, for some of the meetings and teams and all the other stuff that goes on, we have now officially dedicated this space as a space of welcome and hospitality. And now, on behalf of Christ the King Lutheran Church, I dedicate this new coffee bar in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. All right, let's get this ribbon cut. You know, when I first came to CTK almost 5 years ago now, we didn't offer coffee and tea after worship services. It was available all the way on the other side of the campus in what we call Luther Cafe. There was coffee and you could get something to eat, whatever. And that was wonderful and nice, but it really was, for those who knew about it. And even though there was a little sign directing visitors, it was just too far away. And when I came, I said to the folks, I said, I don't know a growing church that doesn't have fellowship after every single worship service. And for us, that becomes even more important because we run traditional and contemporary worship at the same time in two different spaces. And so we want to make sure that there is a place where the two groups can meet and come together and fellowship with one another. And so the location of the coffee bar is actually perfect for that, because our sanctuary where traditional service happens is right over there, and then our Nagel Hall where we do the contemporary worship is right over there. So the coffee bar is kind of in between, and it kind of brings together the two spaces, the two worshiping community. And so as we think about, reopening and going back to where we were before the pandemic, it becomes even more important to give a chance for people to see one another. I can't tell you what a joy it is to see people who I haven't seen for a year or have only seen with a mask on. And now that so many of us are vaccinated, we can take our masks off, we can hug again, we can shake hands, and we can come together over a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, if that's what your cup of tea is. And we can be brothers and sisters, siblings in Christ together. So please pray with me that this new coffee bar just now dedicated might become a place of welcome, a place of meeting up, a place of hospitality for the people of God. And thanks, as always, for all of your prayers.